Welcome to China.
Right, let's go. It's 8 years since a British Prime Minister stepped on Chinese soil. And so on this delegation, you're making history. You're part of the change that we're bringing about. And that's consistent with everything that we've done in government, particularly internationally, because we are resolute about being outward looking, about taking opportunities, building relationships, having confidence globally, and always being absolutely focused on our national interest. And it is in our national interest to engage with China. It's the second biggest economy in the world. If you take Hong Kong alongside China, it's our third biggest trading partner.
How wowed the British public will be by the agreements that are unveiled when he meets President Xi tomorrow, we'll have to wait and see. But he will hope that what the British public will see is that this is all about the economy, trying wherever you can to pull any lever that might help growth. In this case, exports and investment. He's brought a delegation of business people with him that's heavy on finance, the arts, culture, sports. It does have some manufacturing in it as well. The looming shadow over everything in international affairs is Donald Trump. He's recently fallen out with Britain over Greenland, over Diego Garcia, and Kier Starmer's clearly hoping that Diego Garcia goes the same way as Greenland and sort of deflates again as a matter of major concern and dispute. Here, though, one of his concerns will be how Donald Trump has visited retribution on Mark Carney, the Canadian Prime Minister, for coming out here only a short while ago and negotiating a trade deal. Kier Starmer's not doing that, but he won't want to do anything that provokes the angry bear in the White House.
Jimmy Lai remains behind bars for the crime of standing up for democracy in Hong Kong, which ought to be allowed under the agreement signed by Margaret Thatcher and Deng Xiaoping, the joint declaration prior to the handover of Hong Kong in 1997. British citizenship should mean that when a hostile state abuses the rights of one of our citizens, the British government does not carry on flattering and making agreements with the perpetrator. They don't abide by their agreements. That's the whole point. The joint declaration is not being followed. You can't trust them. Yet instead of demanding his release, the Prime Minister is kowtowing for significant opportunities. A government that cannot demand the freedom of a wrongfully imprisoned British citizen has no business talking about values, human rights, or the rule of law, because it doesn't really believe in them. Until Jimmy Lai walks free, Britain should not be expanding relations or cooperation with China, or pretending this is a normal partnership. The Prime Minister should be clear: no cooperation with China until Jimmy Lai is released.